Celtics fans get coal in their stockings this year as the Wizards take down the C's 111-103 in the first Christmas Day game in TD Garden history. Welcome into the Boston Celtics newsfeed post-game recap brought to you by DraftKings.com. I'm Connor Peterson reporting for CLNS Media. The Wizards came into Boston just 3 games above 500 and 7.5 games behind the C's for first place in the East, but their separation didn't show for a minute in this one. The Celtics started out slow and couldn't maintain a run of any length throughout the game. John Wall missed a massive slam early in the first that would have put an exclamation point on an already Wizards-dominated first quarter, allowing the Celtics to stay in it early. Trailing 30-24 heading into the second, it took the C's until the 7-minute mark to tie the game for the first time since tip-off. Jason Tatum, who was huge for the Celtics offense tonight, gave them their first lead of the game with under a minute remaining in the half, before the Wizards jumped back on top for a 52-50 halftime lead. The Wiz came out firing in the third, making each of their first 6 second-half shots, increasing their lead to 11 before Boston picked up its own intensity, thanks to a crazy back-and-forth sequence with Kyrie and John Wall hitting tough shots on both ends. While Washington wanted to push their momentum into the final frame, Rozier countered with a tough three with under 3 seconds to go in the third, and Marcus Smart got the C's going early in the fourth with a three-pointer on their first possession of the quarter, with Jason Tatum continuing his clutch play with 5 points in 36 seconds to give Boston an 87-85 lead with 9 minutes remaining in the game. The Celtics looked to be taking control of the game with a 95-90 lead with under 5 minutes to play before the Wizards exploded for a 12-0 run that the C's just couldn't bounce back from, falling to 5-6 in their last 11 games. Tonight's recap is sponsored by DraftKings, the best place for you to win huge cash prizes every single night. With basketball season back in full swing, DraftKings is the place for one-day fantasy basketball. You can enter into their big money groups or play in beginner or casual contests with your friends. Head to DraftKings.com armed with a $5 deposit and our promo code CLNS, and you can play for your share of $10,000 in total prizes. Don't wait. Use code CLNS at DraftKings.com now to choose your lineup. Despite missing all 9 of their combined three-point attempts, the Wizards' backcourt was the deciding factor in this one. John Wall recorded 14 assists to go along with 21 points, while Bradley Beal dropped 25 points and 8 boards in the win. Kyrie and Tatum co-led the C's with 20 points apiece, but the rookie's efficiency should be noted, as he shot 7 of 9 from the field and hit both of his three-point attempts. Al Horford and Terry Rozier were also key components of the Celtics' oddly efficient night offensively, combining for 28 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists, while hitting 6 of their 8 long-range attempts. The Celtics team as a whole outshot the Wizards by 25% from 3, while falling drastically short in other key areas. The Wizards grabbed 6 more offensive boards than the C's and had 8 fewer turnovers, which ultimately led to a little bit merrier Christmas in DC. The C's will head to Charlotte next for their game Wednesday night as they look to turn around this mediocre stretch over the past couple of weeks. For more updates, you can head to youtube.com/CLNSmedia, as we are going to have locker room video and post-game press conferences up shortly. Until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at @cpeterson_15, and be sure to follow CLNS as well at CLNS Media. You can subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network mobile podcast app. This has been Connor Peterson reporting for CLNS Media.